Viewers, I got me another Swampy. Check this out. Exact same model and make, a Bonaire, but newer. And it's got the expensive pads. These are bloody good pads, these. It's about $800 worth of pads there, and they got this whole complete unit for $15. Awesome. The motor's got good bearings too, so I'm going to take this motor apart. Just check the windings, make sure she's all good. I wonder if this motor runs on medium. We can test it in that unit there. I looked at this thing yesterday. The place was about to close, so I had to come get it today. And when I looked at it yesterday, the water pump was there, and when I got it today, the water pump's missing. It's got the same water pump that one has got. I did look at the water pump yesterday. It felt kind of crusty and didn't spin freely, so I thought, well, yeah, it's not very good. The pump's probably need to be fixed anyway, but would have been nice if they had left the pump here, but someone took that. Someone's bought the pump. The bastards. Everything's there though. Everything else is there. Except for the front cover for this and the control unit indoors, obviously. It's a 24-volt transformer, so it's a modern electronic one. But we've got a back capacitor. Oh, we've got a bulging cap. Ah, and that's why this unit was thrown away. A bulging cap. Cooked by that transistor, I would say. South Crop Appliances, made in Australia. There's a lot less corrosion in this one too. It's actually in pretty good nick. It's got the overflow on here. This is your plug for the water. It's got a good float there. I like that float. It's a toilet system style float. The pump bracket's in really good condition. But yeah, that's probably why this thing was thrown out in the first place. Bloody capacitors bulged on the control unit, so it probably wasn't working. It wasn't responding in the indoor unit. So they decided to replace it with a. Most people go with refrigerated split systems anyway, so yeah. But it's got the this style of clip that holds pads on. It's all complete. It's even got the little steel sheets for winter time that go over them. That's pretty good. Versus these clips, but those are not going to fit on here because that roof is higher than this one. So but $15, bargain. Everything's there except for the pump. As I said, these pads are bloody expensive, ridiculously expensive. What I've done, I've got to reseal it because one of these, there's a little seal that goes at the top here. There's completely sealed, so no air goes through that's warm. All air has to go through these for the best efficient cooling. So they're a more efficient pad than these ones, because these ones end up with all these losses and are not as cool. You get gaps in there when air goes through there, and you end up with warm spots in your air. It is a better design. I like that idea. So now we've got two good air conditioners, but I want to keep it for a parts unit. I'm pretty happy. So $15 worth of parts, that's a bloody bargain. Initially, I went there yesterday just for the pads. Oh yeah, I grabbed the pad set of it. I'm like, no, we don't do that anymore. You got to buy the whole complete unit now. They're sick of people pulling apart perfectly good working air conditioners just for one part. The boss has cracked down on that now, so if you want to buy a part for your Swampy, you have to buy the whole thing. They've had enough people there just leaving bits and pieces of air conditioners, and there's just junk left behind. It just sits there, just junk, and just turns into clutter, so they got sick of that. So now if you want a part for your Swampy, even if it's just a water pump or a pad, you got to buy the whole thing. But for $15 for a whole complete thing, that's a bloody bargain. G-Con Plessy, or Plessy bought out G-Con, the same G-Con that made capacitors in the old valve radios. So Plessy bought them out. That's what happened to them. 25 microfarad. I want to put that on my Compton Parkinson motor, see if that starts it any better. Here's a better capacitor. Anyway, I got a lot of parts anyway, so for the parts it's awesome because I got all things like this. I think that went in there, no? It's supposed to be a bleeder on that. It's supposed to overflow outside. I'm going to put this motor on in that unit there. and just test it, see if the medium speed works, because that one, that motor and this thing, it seems to run a bit slow and sluggish on the medium setting. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a motor or the controls, but I want to test that with this motor here. Put it in there, see what it does. But first I want to pull it apart and just inspect it first. It sounds pretty quiet, but you won't know until it's actually running at full speed. A 10 microfarad capacitor. The other one is a 25 microfarad capacitor. This is a 6 pin. That motor's got 4 pins. The speed controller is different. This actually uses a switch. In manual you have to switch low, medium and high, but the newer air conditioner, that motor has a potentiometer on a digital control board which varies the speed. That's the main difference here. So it's not the same motor. It's made for a digital control board where you can adjust the speed with a potentiometer rather than the switch low, medium, high like that one here's got. Oh well. So you've got your active, neutral and your low speed. I'll hook this up to the VFD and see what it does. Should run. Should run on the VFD. If that's the case, I'm going to make this a VFD controlled air conditioner. Oh, that'll be mad. We do a swirling them up. Then again, the bearings actually aren't that bad anyway. It's pretty quiet since I greased them. Yeah, just ever so slight, it's a bit noisy, but if I ever do want to change them, I could swap them over with the bearings on that motor. It's identical. But if I want to change the pads over, I've got to take this out. And it should just fit straight in. The things are the same. I just got to convert it so this thing here is in there and put a seal around it so they fit in here. Because these clips are only for these pads. I can't put this on there. I'll have to put the guts out of this one in this frame because it's got these. You use these. Anyway, let's make this a good air conditioner. Make this all nice and good. I've already fixed this up. That works properly now. It actually works now, so yeah, it's I put those pads in this unit here. As you can see, there's little clips that would have been on here, but they're missing on this one. So I've got a good parts air conditioner. You see, this has all been sealed up, so what I'm going to do the same, put these pads in there. So you can see, I can see through that. You're not supposed to, that's all your losses. You're going to get a lot of inefficiency, so let's make this air conditioner really good. Anyway, it's built better anyway than this one. It's got a lot of plastic on the bottom of it. This one is built much better quality, so I'll make this a really good Swampy. Especially with those pads, it's going to kick ass. It's going to be bloody, yeah, as I said, it's $800 worth of pads there, so these things are bloody expensive. But for the price I pay for this, absolutely bloody bargain. Short. Oh, there we go. Hey, you know I wanted to try this. Find a sweet spot. 25, 35. 40, it starts to spin. Oh yeah, find that sweet spot. Oh, let's try another combination of wires here. Active and neutral, leave the other speed out of it. Some motors are different, but see how this motor reacts. Got nothing there. Nothing on 10 hertz. I will stop that. Let's try another combination of wires here. Try that one. Nope, nothing there. Yeah, definitely wired up this motor. Some motors will run like that and some won't. This motor just doesn't go very fast like that, so anyway, no harm done. Nice little test though. Anyway, good for spare parts. So I'm going to put those pads on the other on that good air conditioner now and make that a really, really cold unit. That's going to be cold as. Can't wait to test it out. Give it a try. Okay, viewers, well it's all done. I did a conversion process. I got some control cable for the skip unit birth. I was throwing this all out. It's got plenty of conductors in there. There's 10 conductors in there, so I'm going to use that and go through a cable relief, and I can drill a hole, put a cable stress relief there. I might have to go lower. I'm going to have to find how I'm going to do this because this is not designed in my favour. You can see where the water level is. Well, I'm a bit limited what I can do, so I'm going to have to do it the same as what they've done with this one. What they've done, they've actually run the cord through the overflow hole and it goes up. So I don't know why they would do that, but that's how they've done it. Normally there'd be a hole here where the strain relief, the cord goes through. Because of the way these pads work, I can't really do that. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge, so I'm going to have to run it through the bottom, I think. Through the overflow and just run it up like a drip loop or something and come back up so the water doesn't run down the bloody cord if it overflows. I don't know why they designed it like that, but that's how Bonaire have designed it, so I would have liked to have it so you don't have to have that sort of a hassle, but that's Bonaire for you. That's how they've designed it. As I said, I can't go through there because the water level's there, so what I've done, there was actually moulding on these pads. Basically where these are supposed to be for these clips, there was moulding already there, so I just cut that moulding out. It was like that, halfway through moulded, so I just cut it out, folded it out and got those clips in. Perfect. They just fit straight on. Mint. There was a broken part down the bottom here, I think it was this one. This was all broken and smashed, so I fixed that. Welded it all back up, which is all good. Anyway, I'm going to run this thing before I rewire it all. I just want to run it with these new pads and test it out. It's going to be much colder because these pads are bloody fantastic. They're awesome, these pads. So for the price you pay for new ones, you might as well buy a new bloody Swampy. So these ones for $15 for this whole Swampy. Absolute bloody steal. Anyway, let's put this pad on. How I put it like that one here, just have it half on so the wires hang out so I can test it. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be nice and cold. So I've got the cord going to the bottom now. So at least this pad can get water on it and get the full efficiency. Let that get on nice and wet. Let them soak up. Nice. Yeah, gotta really work on all this water distribution that's to work on, you see. Gotta work on the water distribution throughout these pads. We've got some dry spots to work on. This one's alright. The solid bit goes at the top. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. That one's almost completely wet. Yeah, it takes a bit of time. This next one, there's a bit of water. On high. That works nice. smells like a clean air conditioner. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Gonna take off like a drone. That's nice. Water's going out of here for some reason. That's nice. Nice cold. That's cool as. Wow. That Swampy works quite well. Even better than those pads. These pads are amazing. Cool as. I can lay under this thing and fall asleep. It's so cool. It's 37 today. It's nice and cool. So I gotta nick all this up at a junction box. My next project is to run a proper cable through that. But I have to run this through the overflow. Just have a big cable loop so the water doesn't go inside the cable. Run that through, wire it up to here, have one cable going in. This will go inside the control box to that, and an extra set of wires off that loom will be my main supply inside the unit. Because they're not labelled, those wires, they're all black except for an earth. Only the earth's marked, so I've got an earth and the rest are all the same colour black, so I'm going to have to do it one by one. You don't just strip them all at once, then you get a continuity test and that'll just take longer than it needs to take. I do one wire at a time. We'll wire it up and make sure it's all right. All I have a cable going in to a control box, and out of that control box will go into here, and that'll run everything off this, which I'm going to run that. I've got an RCD to run that through, which I'll show you. I found where it was. Bit of surplus stock. I don't know why they were throwing it out, but that was being thrown out. It passed the test, so I don't know what I threw it in the bin. But I run that there. The air conditioner controls will be underneath, or vice versa, I don't care. With this, and the air conditioner controls. Everything will go through the RCD for safety. Which is a pretty good idea for a Swampy. Most of your power's going to come in, RCD, then to that, and then to the air conditioner. I'm going to get this run longer though. I'm getting a bit of blockages. You might have to rip this all out. I've got a bit of a dry spot. Yeah, it's getting wet. These do take a bit longer to get completely wet. That's their only drawback. After cleaning out that clog, it's supposed to get a lot more wet than that. This one's working alright. Look at that, it's all wet. Oh, that's nice. The air conditioner's not sitting level either, so the water's going to keep filling up for a little bit. So I'll have to work on that, but it's only for a test. This is all corroded down here, but I think I can replace that. What's on the bottom of that one there, I don't know. What's this got in the bottom? This might be all plastic. Yeah, it's all plastic, there's nothing to corrode on that one. Oh, I see what they've done here. The cord came up through here. Aha. And that's the overflow, which is lower. And that went there. And that's slightly higher where the cord come through. That makes more sense. But this air conditioner doesn't seem to have that. This doesn't have that. Going into one hole there. So the cord when it comes through. So I have to re-engineer this little design here. Yeah, there's no hole for the cord to go through. I could drill a hole there, but the pump's there. I would like to do it right here because everything, all the electricals are right here. But the pump sits right there. I might drill a hole right next to the pump and move it a bit. Have a big pipe like that one there. Have it like this. What I'll do, I'll screw it like that, screw it to the floor, seal it up completely, and extend this up to about here. And then just put a stress relief on it. So that the water can't go down when the cord comes out. That's probably a better idea, because I've done that with this one. I see what they've done there. Yeah, that would have came out through there. Anyway, this Swampy works nicely now. It's nice and cool standing here. And there's a bit of a tune up to get this pad all working properly. There's sort of crap in there, so it's working quite nicely. Anyway, turn that off. Beautiful. Bit warm. It's a pretty high powered motor in there. That works nicely. That's going to work on the ball cock, because see, it should be turned off. That's full, but I think it's got a landing of water's pouring out of here. I'll work on it later. So it's 90% complete, this project. It's getting full, see it's slowing down. So these pads are much better pads. They're much more efficient than these pads, that's for sure. Much more efficient. This is a nice Swampy now. $15 and $13. What a bargain. Anyway, I've got a lot of spares now. I might even put this one on a frame, put some wheels on it, turn this one upside down, set that on top of this one, and block these off so this is a big duct and air can come out the side. That's a good idea. Make this one a bottom of that one out so it's a duct. Block it all off, make a ducting into it so it shoots out the side. Put it on wheels. Let's see how that's going to work. That might be an interesting idea, wouldn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching.